Okay, welcome back to geometry learning. We are starting back up with Unit 4B, and this is all about quadrilaterals, quadrilateral hierarchy. Basically, there's a lot of different types of quadrilaterals, and we're going to learn about them. So, first thing, what is the definition of a quadrilateral? And it is basically, simply a four-sided shape. Okay, now there are many different kinds of quadrilaterals which have many different properties. Below, we will make a chart to organize them. Okay, so there's many different types of quadrilaterals which have many different properties. Below, we will have a chart to organize them. So at the top, we have quadrilateral, okay, which is just a basic four-sided shape. Okay, now there's other properties, but at its core, it's a four-sided shape. From there, it stems off in three different main shapes. Okay, one of those being a kite, one of those being a trapezoid, and one of those being a parallelogram. Okay, now from a kite, there's no other shape that is made, but from a trapezoid, we also have a isosceles trapezoid. From parallelogram, we have three different shapes. One of those shapes is a rectangle. One of those shapes is a rhombus. And from those, they both stem into a square. Okay, so this is the quadrilateral hierarchy. Like I said, quadrilateral at its core is just a four-sided shape, but it does have other properties. And that stems into kite, trapezoid, parallelogram, and then trapezoid stems into an isosceles trapezoid, and parallelogram can also stem into a rectangle, rhombus, and a square. Okay, now properties. What do all these have? So typically in a class, if we were together, we'd be writing all this down by hand, but that is a lot to write down by hand. So I have made a chart for you so that you do not have to write it all down, but you will get to follow it, okay? So I'm going to zoom over to my computer so you can see it real quick. So this is a document that I'm going to share with you, and it talks about quadrilaterals and it talks about all the properties, definition of the shapes we just talked about, okay? So today we're going to focus just on parallelograms, okay? And then we will work our way through the other shapes throughout this unit, okay? But today we're just going to talk about parallelograms, okay? And we'll talk about that on the next video.